Hello everyone. It's been quite a while since I made any new videos. There was a bit of lull on my drying station. I was finishing drying a previous batch of vanilla and there was not much to show. And now I'm getting ready to buy a new batch of green vanilla and have started looking for a good mature pots. And I must say that this is actually my least favorite part of the work. When I have to say no, to refuse people despite the fact that they try to put pressure on my pity, seem so poor and happy and so dependent on this the last chance for them to survive and to sell this vanilla beans they're offering. But usually it's just tricks of sellers, and you need to be very attentive to the product. Keep distance between you and the seller, and not let emotions win vigilance and buy a bad product, unripe vanilla pots, just because of, out of pity. If you allowed you to be trying to put yourself on their place, and usually nothing good. It's usually a bad decision, and that lead to losses, you can see here on the next video. By this video I want to show you what's happening if we trying to dry unripe vanilla beans. So this I wasn't intended to do this. It's just a result of tricking by suppliers. When I ordered ripe beans, ripe green beans, and instead of this I received very young beans, probably 5-6 months old, and despite they looked very thick and big fruits, they cannot be dried properly. They cannot be processed in accordance with bourbon drying technique. After fermentation and sun bathing, they just got molded all, and just in several days of drying on the sun, they are losing most of its weight and volume, because actually inside, despite the quite huge size, they have nothing but just water. That of course during the drying one of my conversations with supposed supplier, this guy several times already contacted me in WhatsApp, offering his vanilla beans. Seems like so polite and everything, and showing pictures of his beans that they are ripe, already mature and good. But of course, after I had this problem with quality, I was very alarmed, and refused to even consider buying from other sources, unknown sources. But because now I'm already started looking for a new batch of vanilla to dry. I replied him, oh, okay, show me your stuff, show me your beans, and he's sent me these photos. Actually, on the photo, it's really good vanilla, ripe, and almost no, no mix, yeah, with ripe and young beans, except, for example, this one. Yeah, it's still very young. But most of them, maybe 80%, looks good. So I said, okay, I will buy, but before you have to provide video, photos with current date and my name on this, because sellers very often using just videos and pictures they found on forums or just in internet. So this stuff not there, yeah, doesn't belong to them. And finally, when he sent me the photo of this current date and my name on this piece of paper, here is evidently, obviously, this beans has nothing common with previous pictures, and you can see they're still very, very young. It's even not 7 months old. I think it's maybe 5, because beans still looks like not fully developed. So, of course, I rejected this offer, and have to be aware all the time like this. Despite people, keep pushing, please buy, I need to sell it. But of course, if you will allow to these emotions to win, it will lose. It will lead to to losses, and not only financial losses, but also the reputation will be broken, as a supplier. But sometimes there might be a different situation, actually opposite situation, when vanilla beans looks like still green and ripe, despite they're already mature and already good condition for selling and drying, shipping and drying. But because of quality of the picture, maybe the camera, they looks like still green. And this is very important to know the people you're working with, because if you know the people is a trustful person and always keep his promises to to send only right beans. Of course, it's very important to have this supplier. So this personal relations play very important role in this business. Very important to establish to look for these suppliers that not trick, keeps their promising, because actually, as I said, by photo is very hard to understand the quality of beans, because filters might be applied, and the color is of beans depends on camera and light and many other circumstances could affect on the perception, of this, how old those beans. Very hard to make decision, but have to